All right, boom, man. So it's gonna be Maxb, Pistol Pete, little sit down. We ain't gonna watch the whole thing. Probably gonna watch like 5, 6 minutes of this because I ain't trying to get strike. And then we do the clip, two other little clips, like 3 or 4 minute clips of Max B sitting down with French Montana, and then Whack. I think Whack's the 10 minute clip. Whack reacting to it. Clubhouse TV. Uh, him talking to Pistol Pete. Stuff like that. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that hype button, hit the notification bell, share it, follow the socials, Twitch, Kick, Discord, IG, Rumble, TikTok. Let's get into the content.
Perform. It was always,
It's always somebody that you
always
know.
a big bro in there.
Yeah, of
you know what I'm
course,
saying?
of course.
That held me
That's
up.
hell yeah.
I
I went through the same thing.
Yeah,
You know, I can relate. I went through there, everybody held me down. Oh shit, your pistol.
And I ain't abusing you. I did
Yeah.
my little 15 minutes. I was good. I wasn't trying to. Bro was trying to get me you in an hour. Like I'm like, I don't need all that. Just give me a little 15.
Yeah.
Tap in once a day, twice a day. I'm straight.
Yeah.
I'm good. My shit. Alright. I'm alright.
Facts.
So how long before you was on the island for how long before you went up north or you went?
I
you wanted to go
took
back
a
home?
little plea and did this little like a city sentence.
Okay,
Okay.
6 building town.
So we
and
did a
all
little
that,
6 building
Right,
with the
right,
go home,
right.
turn around. They go, you go to the 6 building,
Okay.
and then they act like you going home. You go do the shit. They turn you around. You do the other little 4 months back in C-74.
Okay.
So that was that right there.
And then you went home.
And I went home.
And then
I was home a year, not really figuring shit out. We went out to like Hudson, tried to sell some drugs. None of that shit worked. All that
Okay.
shit was stupid.
what year was this?
It's like 9-6, but this was a good year. 9-6 was a nice year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The music,
Yep.
the Clue tapes just came out, the CDs. It was a good time.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's a fact. A lot of shit was dropping.
You still even see some remnants of the African motherfuckers that used to sell the shit on the
Sold
street.
on 25th Street. That's right. 125. Everything was on 125.
You saw remnants of
That's
Brands
a fact.
too.
Yeah.
You saw
Yeah.
remnants of these things.
Yeah,
right?
Harlem Week was still crazy.
So
the African American Day
Halloween,
Parade
9/6
and all
was
of that.
a special year
Right.
Okay.
for me.
So you came home. Did you want to going back to jail,
I
right?
went to jail after 9-6, but that was like my claim fame, like 9-6. 9-6 was big for me. Like I was like a big Dog Pound fan. So I had all the Dog Pound albums, the pop, the West Coast shit.
Copy.
That was all that, yeah. That was
That's a
pop
fact.
and,
That's a
and,
fact.
and this shit.
You
It
got
was
a
a
lot of shit
beautiful
going on.
year.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
He was moving around.
You got a lot of shit
Locks
going
was
on. that year.
early. Remember the
Yeah.
Locks came out?
Jay was just coming out.
Right, Jay was just-
Yeah,
right.
that's a fact.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, that shit
yeah,
was-
all that shit.
Nas did it was written.
Word.
Like Foxy was hot, Kim was like.
Right.
Think about 9-6.
Word. The Firm.
Think about 9-6.
Shout out my nigga Ty Black.
Yeah, 9-6 was 9-6
like the
was a solid year.
9-6 draft in the NBA. You can compare that. It's that great. The AI, the Kobe, and all.
Yeah.
You can compare that draft right
I like
there.
that. You got that shit right there too.
Yeah, you
It's
can
like, you know,
compare
it
that
was a
draft to
pivotal
that.
moment. Yeah, that was a pivotal moment.
Yeah, it was a moment. Yeah.
That's how prolific music was in
Word.
9-6. That's where it was at.
So all that was going on, and you wound up going back to jail.
I went back to jail, Pete, but I had a soundtrack to my life, baby. It was 9-6. And a lot of that music I ran through back then, that grew up on me now, I laid the foundation to some
Facts.
of the pieces that I adopted back in them days. And a lot of these young niggas wouldn't even know. You had to be an OG like us. In that realm to appreciate 9-6. To even understand what's
That's a
going
fact.
on. So, I mean, listen, we on our own time, man. It's a big planet. We can't cater to the next man.
Right. But I like how you just packaged it. Right?
Yeah.
That shit was a crazy visual.
Right? I gave you the-
The visual was crazy. You got me like thinking like, 9-6. You was getting money.
You like that? That
Yeah,
was a good
that was
year.
a good
That was a
year.
good year.
That's a
It was a
fact.
good year.
Good music.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
it was a
All
good
that.
year.
It was good.
That's a fact.
So
Clinton was president.
facts.
Guys drop Make America Wavy Again.
Mawa.
What are your top tips for staying wavy?
Listen, man, you gotta have a regimen, a repetitive regimen. I wake up every day. I smell good, and just be yourself, man. Good food, some fish, a lot of water, and you know, get out there and get after it, man. Just be yourself. That's how you stay wavy. You gotta be yourself, cause when you be yourself, everything else run concurrent.
What's the message you have for everybody else now that you're back on the scene, making music?
It don't stop. This is a repetitive business. I love this business. He loves this business. And for us to be able to get back into the studio and just get to work, it's a euphoric. At least it releases euphoria. So, you know, what I can just tell people about this, just keep grinding. Don't stop. Stop. Stay consecutive every day, non-stop. Put the hours in, and you'll see the results.
I mean, that there's a higher power, man. I feel like our story just got like a deeper meaning to it, just making music. Anybody can make music. But from how we started until now and us back making music, I feel like it stands for more than music, you know? So I feel like that's the beautiful part about it for me.
Okay, so first things first, clearly, we're in a different time. Values are not the same.
Yeah.
So to see brotherhood like this is different, right? What does brotherhood mean to you?
It's camaraderie. Brotherhood is friendship, you know what I'm saying? It's just love, loyalty, being there when times is hard, being there when nobody else is around, being there when it's dark, when it's raining, and you call the phone and your bro pick up, he accept the call, and you know what I'm saying? You need to bust an app or two, he in the loop. It's all there. That's how bro was coming the whole time.
Anything to add?
A real friend walk in when everybody walk out.
What's the first thing that you wanted to do when you came out?
Ate some McDonald's. This is the first thing.
That was the first thing?
I just wanted to cross that line.
Ooh.
Right.
So I was behind this line for this long, and you can see if you look at the video, I just wanted to cross that line where the whole other life was. If I could leave that behind, I just wanted to cross that line.
And you're here.
So I'm here. I crossed the line.
Happy for you.
Thank you.
Man, you crossed the line and ran across the line and still haven't been home yet.
After getting blowing trial to 75 years, which I didn't take the plea in the beginning.
Facts.
Cause a rat nigga gonna take the state gonna make him take the plea and say if you get a plea, but you gotta tell on your co-defendants. Y'all don't have that. There's none of that on the stand. No bigger bell on no stand. No tape, complete police station statements. None of that. All right. So let's get that right. So after I blow trial for 75 years, get convicted. After 9 years, I get granted PCR with lawyer money. I got lawyers, by the way. Let's just talk about the facts.
Talk to me.
I got lawyers. We put a motion in for PCR against Gerald Saluti. He's a greaseball. These niggas was all greaseball working on my shit. Stealing. I got back on that. When I got back after 9 years, I took the plea for 20 years. Had to do another 9. And took that plea there.
Copy on that.
So for those that don't know, that's real TV for you niggas. I'm not sitting in jail with these niggas. I'm out here getting money.
Well,
got
just
mouths to feed.
Clarify things here. We fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Just know that we respect you, we love you. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
I want to add to that, right? Because so what you have when an individual takes a plea is called plea allocution. And a plea allocution, what happens is the court will ask you questions to make sure that you're clear and that you're certain that you would like to take the plea that's being offered to you by the government and the judge, right? So the court, they'll state facts of the case, and you either say yes or no. By accepting the plea, you're saying that I'm guilty and I accept responsibility for the part that I played. Now, it falls into another category when you take a plea and you sign a cooperation agreement. Then that information can be used against individuals who are your co-defendants. If there's no cooperation agreement, your plea allocution cannot be used against your co-defendants. So, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit of legalese so that we have a little understanding.
Facts.
And at the end of the day, people gonna believe what they want to believe, but know the law. Know that just because the bro took a plea doesn't necessarily equate
And we know ain't no cooperation agreement,
Come
by
on,
the way, anyway.
talk to me.
We got the media team in here. Where the media
We're the media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
in the block? I wake up this morning. This is one of the dudes I've been knowing about 20 years.
Pistol Pete. I seen it. I seen it. Come on, Wack. You know I rock with you. I know what's going on.
What happened?
Pistol Pete, Jack, and Maxb, dog. The New Yorkers, jail.
You had to take your stripes, Pistol Pete. I knew you wasn't getting a little timid when you were Big U like that, dick sucking him. Like, you's the real New York Bronx. You really don't be doing that kind of shit. But I knew, but now, the fact that you represent KAR, Kill All Rats, all this shit to say about 6ix9ine, and now when it comes to Maxb, you defending this nigga. So we're going to play a little audio back to back. We're going to see what's going on.
Oh, I'm disappointed, man.
This shit is crazy right here.
Wow.
It's like, we're going to play this initial audio, and then we're going to follow it up with the shit that he acting like he don't know about.
We going to make sure we clarify some shit, right?
Because we know about plea allocution. We know it's a little controversy in the air, whatever. Clear that up for us, you know what I'm saying?
For the sake of the streets and for the sake of real nigga love, let's get in the business. Because I took a plea after getting blown trial of 75 years, which I didn't take the plea in the beginning.
Facts.
Because a rat nigga gonna take the plea and say, you get a plea, but you gotta tell the code to finish. Y'all don't have that. There's none of that on the stand. No bigger barrel on no stand. No take complete police station state.
Hold on. Did that nigga say there's no big avail on the stand?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Did he just say that?
Yep.
With the exposures on the 100 side, we gonna stop it right there. Did he just say there's no big avail on the stand?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Media team, let's go.
Did you have a conversation with two of the people that you're charged with in this indictment, Gina Marie Conway and Kelvin Leardom?
Yes.
And I want to focus for a moment. Kelvin Leardom is your half-brother, is that correct?
Yes.
And did you and Mr. Leardom in particular have an agreement that Mr. Leardom was going to go over into the state of New Jersey? Because you were New York, is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Leardom was going to go over to the state of New Jersey, and he was going to, he along with Gina Conway, going to try to steal money from a couple of individuals.
Yes.
All right. Now, the individuals we're talking about are David Taylor and Alan Cloud. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And you've indicated to me that back in September 2006, it was your understanding that these two men, David Taylor and Alan Cloud, would routinely
What do you mean ain't no big avail on the stand? That's you, right, Big Avail? That's you identifying Pooh Sims and the chick that they are the ones that's part of the murder robbery. What the is he talking about? Pistol Pete, you lost your stripes, my nigga. I with you, but I can't with that. Media team, y'all make sure this is heard. We gonna run this shit back. Let's run this shit back for the people that's trying to understand what's going on. Did this bozo just say this crazy shit?
On top, right? You know, we gonna make sure we clarify some shit, right?
Because we know about plea allocution. We know it's a little controversy in the air, whatever. Clear us, you know what I'm saying?
For the sake of the streets and for the sake of real nigga love, in the business. Because I took a plea after getting blown trial of 75 years, which I didn't take the plea in the beginning.
Facts.
Because a rat nigga gonna take the state gonna make him take the plea and say, you get a plea, but you gotta tell on your code to finish. Y'all don't have that. There's none of that on the stand. No big avail on no stand.
That's what he said. No big avail on the stand. Let's roll.
There's none of that on the stand.
2006. On or about that day, did you have a conversation with two of the other people that you're charged with in this indictment, Gina Marie Conway and Kelvin Leardom?
Yes, I did.
And I want to focus for a moment. Kelvin Leardom is your half-brother, is that correct?
Yes.
And did you and Mr. Leardom in particular have an agreement that Mr. Leardom was going to go over into the state of New Jersey? Because you were New York, is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Leardom was going to go over to the state of New Jersey, and he was going to, he along with Gina Conway, going to try to steal money from a couple of individuals. Yes. All right. Now, the individuals we're talking about are David Taylor and Alan Cloud. Is that correct? Yes. All right. And you've indicated to me that back in September 2006, it was your understanding that these two men, David Taylor and Alan Cloud, would routinely.
Now, I don't know, because sometimes I don't know. Maybe am I tripping? Did Maxb said there's no Bigger Veil on the stand? That's what he said, right?
He definitely said that, right? Definitely.
Was that not Bigger Veil on the stand?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely was.
He implemented the two people did the murder robbery, and he also implemented the two people they murder robbery on, and he implemented that it was a plot prior to, which give him another motherfucking charge of first degree premeditated. The special circumstances come with the robbery before the murder, which got Pooh Sims 120 years. What the, hey yo, Pistol Pete, this is why, this is real shit. This is why y'all feel niggas be attacking New York. Because some of you dudes with voices, when the foul shit go on because of selective politicking, you want to act like, oh, real nigga shit, no, it's right here. Pistol Pete, are you going to call this man and tell him they got the audio or you on the stand? Y'all get this to Pistol Pete. Are you going to call Maxb, a.k.a. Bigger Veil, a.k.a. Max Rat-a-tat-tat, and tell him, Maxb, they got you on the stand? AK, I don't know what's going on, bro. Am I tripping? Was that the nigga on the stand? Maybe I'm tripping.
Nah, you ain't tripping. But the thing that's disappointing, right, is the
this shit
nigga
back
before.
again. Let's maybe wait. We gonna run this shit back again. Let's see.
On top, right? We gonna make sure we clarify some shit, right?
Because we know about plea allocution. We know it's a little controversy in the air, whatever. Clear that up for us, you know what I'm saying?
For the sake of the streets and for the sake of real nigga love, let's get into business. Because I took a plea after getting blowing trial to 75 years, which I didn't take the plea in the beginning.
Facts.
Because a rat nigga gonna take the state gonna make him take the plea and say, if you get a plea, but you gotta tell on your co-defendants. Y'all don't have that. There's none of that on the stand. No Bigger Veil on no stand. No tape, police station state.
In the block. 2006. On or about that day, did you have a conversation with two of the other people that you're charged with in this indictment, Gina Marie Conway and Kelvin Lear?
Yes, I did.
And I want to focus for a moment. Kelvin is your aunt, is that correct?
Yes.
And you and Mr. Leardom in particular have an agreement that Mr. Leardom was going to go over into the state of New Jersey, because you were New York, is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Leardom was going to go over to the state of New Jersey, and he was going to, he along with Gina Conway, going to try to steal money from a couple of individuals.
Yes.
All right. Now, the individuals we're talking about are David Taylor and Alan Cloud. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And you've indicated to me that back in September 2006, it was your understanding that these two men, David Taylor and Alan Cloud, would routinely.
Hey, bro, I know it's a lot of bullshitters out there, but they got to be bullshitting. Pistol Pete is supporting that. Maxb saying, you won't find nothing with me on the stand.
Maxb at this point, that nigga just went against everything he stand for, from the penitentiary to the streets. Because when he was, I'm talking about Pistol Pete.
KAR, right?
Not even that. Before the KAR shit, right? He was in jail. He was part of the rat hunters. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning, like, if you're a rat, they gonna cut you and they gonna make you go to PC and all that shit. him, Mario Machete, and a whole bunch of people. So I don't even know how the hell he even going against something like that. That shit is bugged. For him to even entertain something like that is out of line.
Elective politicking. Man. Clubhouse TV exclusive. Selective politicking. Man. Y'all forgive me, y'all. I gotta work for the media team sometime. They gonna take it, chop it, clip it, and send it to the YouTube streets. These niggas is crazy. Man. These niggas is burnt out, bro. Like the nigga said. You know what it be, though? I think they don't know that we got everything we got. We just be sitting back waiting. You ain't gonna find Bigger Bell on the stand with no information, no nothing. I don't give a that you didn't give information up initially. You did 9 years and bought a nigga and wrote a letter and told the DA, I got something to say. I got something to say. Mr. DA, can I come your way? I got something to say. It was them that did it. They had the AK. Mr. DA, we talking about her and him. My ex-girlfriend and my stepbrother, Pooh Sims. I got something to say, man. Give me a bus ride, a ball and chain, and I come down and say it on the stand. I got something to say. I don't got to think that hard. This Whack 100 coming with them smooth, wavy bars. I got something to say. You gave me 75. I'm willing to tell just to do another 9. I ain't talking about a dime. I'm going to say her name, his name, and I'm going to exclude mine. I got something to say. Mr. DA, can I come down to the courtroom on appeal and drop a dime? Bars. Media team, that should make it go viral. Whack 100 has a couple bars.
Why is this
for Maxb? There you go.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's Clubhouse TV back with another one, y'all. And you already know I certainly appreciate y'all for checking back in and checking out the content, man. And this one right here, as y'all heard, is about to have the internet on fire. Because Whack completely snapped on Pistol Pete after Pete said Maxb was never on the stand. Whack said, nah, not only was he on the stand, but we got the audio. So Pistol Pete jumped out the window saying Maxb didn't testify, didn't cooperate, and didn't snitch. Basically calling anyone saying otherwise a liar. And that's when Whack comes in and says, stop the cat, and plays actual courtroom audio that he says proves Maxb spoke on the stand. Whack wasn't trying to hear none of it. He said you can clearly hear Maxb's voice answering questions, responding under oath. According to Whack, this wasn't hearsay, paperwork, rumors, or internet screenshots. This was audio straight from the court proceedings. Whack tells Pistol Pete, don't rewrite history just because it don't fit your narrative. Now here's where it gets tricky. Being on the stand doesn't automatically mean someone cooperated in a way that benefits the prosecution. But Whack's whole argument is stop lying to the public. If there's audio, there's audios. And the streets argue emotion, the courts argue evidence. And once recordings come out, opinions don't matter anymore. So the real question is, why deny something when the proof is in the pudding and it can be played? Whack says this is why the internet stays so confused. Too many people protecting feelings instead of the facts. Now, is Whack exposing the truth, or is this another case of paperwork wars online? Y'all let me know what y'all think about the content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive WAC 100 content. Any questions?
I don't hide that. There's nothing I don't understand. No bigger battle, no stand. No take complete police station state.
Hold on. Did that say there's no bigger veil on the stand?
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, the Answer Man. It was all quiet on the Maxb front. He put out a couple songs. The first one was all right. The second one, though, that was moving a little bit more. And then you do the interview with Pistol Pete. And he got to do this to promote himself. But they bring up the stand and the taking the plea. Let's get to the content.
I wake up this morning, this is one of the dude I've been knowing about 20 years.
Pistol Pete, I seen it. I seen it. Come on, Wack, you know I rock with you. I know what's going on.
What happened?
Pistol Pete, Jack, and Maxb, dog. New Yorkers, Jay.
You had to take your stripes, Pistol Pete. I knew you was getting a little timid when you were big you like that and him. Like, you's the real New York Bronx. Really don't be doing that kind of shit. But I knew, but now, the fact that you represent KAR, Kill All Rats, all this to stay about 6'9", and now when it comes to Max Motherfeed,
Well, you need to spin the block with the homie Ray Give TV. Ray Give TV. Let's get right to it.
Hey, listen, J.O.
What's up, my nigga?
I had team on my phone for 2 hours this morning. Pistol Pete.
Oh shit.
They said, yeah, Wack. Whoop, 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 whoop. I said, you seen the appeal paperwork? He said, and y'all don't got it either. Boom, I sent it to him.
That's
read
a fact.
That.
There you go.
I said, read that. Whoop-de-whoop cooperated and whoop-de-whoop with the law damn the whereabouts. I said, there it go. He said, okay, Wack, what's your Texas case? I said, my Texas case? Hold on. I said, I want you to start counting right now. He said, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. I said, you got it? I said, you see how that work with real niggas? He said, man, this nigga sending all this shit.
That's a fact.
He said, bro, this nigga told right here. We looking at it.
And I'm glad you had a conversation, man, because you looked at the nigga as a real motherfucker.
Let's get right to it.
Man, yeah,
so,
I'm like, bro, I don't know what the
nigga sound like a mother. Like, what the fuck? You get old and getting swayed, nigga?
Nigga just crazy, bro.
Old school rules still apply, nigga. We ain't doing none of that.
Then the nigga tried to cover some shit, but yo, Wack, listen. And I told him, y'all better stop saying this for New York do, because this ain't what New York do. I told him, bro. When you copping out, you gotta tell them everything about everybody. Negative, nigga. Negative.
But see,
cop out.
But this is the thing. This is
These niggas, they taught. I said, bro, y'all not gonna get me to convince me. All New York niggas is giving information and solidifying it with the DA on niggas to get no niggas. Back for how yours work, okay? I hit him with the 38. I took his watch 2,000 out of his pocket. That's what I did. Who was driving the car? Can't answer that. Was this dude with you? Can't answer that. I can tell you what I did.
Real shit.
That's my cop out. If that get me the deal, cool. If not, do what you gonna do.
Yeah, we ain't implementing anybody else on.
Anytime you mention another name or you solidify to the mother DA, nigga, you tell it.
But this the thing though, if we supposed to be cool, right? You see how you approach the situation when you felt like the nigga was about to get swayed? Why didn't he approach you when it came to the paperwork about Texas and all that shit? That means he been heard about it and never said
bro,
anything.
I sent that shit in 4 seconds.
Yeah, I don't like shit like that, man.
Nigga, I keep telling people, y'all only know about my cases because I told you.
That's a fact.
This ain't nothing you discovered.
Shit crazy, man. That means you've been holding on to that information for the longest. If I never said it to you, you wouldn't have said nothing. And you supposed to be, me and you supposed to be cool.
Told that
Come
nigga,
on,
I
man.
said, nigga, you sat down there with Big U, nigga, you saw the work where that nigga was cooperating with law enforcement, with police, sales. These niggas didn't want to talk then. These niggas don't, yeah, they ain't want to talk.
Yeah, praising that bitch ass nigga.
I don't want to talk to. They said,
Right.
well, whack, you let Big U homie go to no jumper and incriminate himself. Hey, look, bro, if a nigga want to come up there and interview about his content, nigga, I'm gonna ask you about your content. And if he start talking about what shoes he brought, the type of how his woman cook, what car he drive, and what him and his homie did, that's they fucking business. That ain't my fucking
That's a
question.
fact. Yeah.
Oh, but then you working at a location, or you working with a location that said the niggas that say, you know how to read? Yeah, I said Brick Baby with the no jumper, late 2023-ish or so, right? Right. Brick Baby investigation started 2021, 2022. Loose Cannon went up there January 24th for interview, right? Right. His investigation started 2022, 2023, which means they were hot before they went to the building.
Already.
How did the building make them hot? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that didn't make sense at all. Niggas just be windmilling like a motherfucker.
Niggas is crazy, bro. He's some crazy ass niggas. Well, whack, y'all be exposing facts on Big U. What you mean? You talking about the documents we read that the feds release? The feds release it. The feds are saying this is what we have. So what we're reading, the feds already have. We're not enlighten the feds on nothing they don't have because we're reading what they say they have.
Exactly.
These niggas, I think we got these niggas so shook up with this clubhouse shit. These niggas is looking for something to stick and just say anything.
They don't know that everybody done been through the motherfucking ring already.
Hey, this is crazy. So why Bumpy going at it with AK? You going at it with AK people? This is crazy, bro.
No, that's a different one. That's a different Pistol Pete. The one that Wack talking about is Pistol Pete, Puerto Rican Pistol Pete from the Bronx.
Oh,
yeah, this is the
yeah,
the one
Terror
they
Squad
took
Pistol
the
Pete.
other nigga name. This the one be with Fat Joe.
Yeah, he's he's older than Pistol Pete. This one is older than him. You know what I mean? So it was always like, oh, this nigga is the real Pistol Pete. The other one is, you know what I mean? But if you want to be technical, the one that Wack was talking to been around with that name way longer than that other nigga, my nigga. I'm just gonna keep it real. He's older.
Thank you for the info.
I know this. I told Adam, I said, Adam, why do your little people at the table get mad? Because I'm the one that makes the table. I've been making y'all table without even being there, bro.
Real shit. They forget that when AD left, everything went down with it.
Hey, they mad at you right now, blood. They're
I've
mad
been
at
the one
you.
making the table. Without me calling in, adding what I'm adding. Nigga, everything since the last couple weeks, everything about my call-ins has what made the table.
Man, since you jumped on that motherfucking in that car, my nigga, that building been
Them
saved.
niggas talking
What are we
about,
talking about?
you told Jaleese to ask them questions, is what they told me, right?
That's what they said.
Hold on. Look, Bumpy, you know I ain't gonna lie to no nigga, right?
On the set.
Hold on. I had to correct them. Let me show y'all real quick. I said, well, that's not the whole truth. They said, oh, you trying to spin. I said, no, Wack ain't trying to spin. Let me tell you the whole truth. PTR, Bumpy. What's the whole truth? Gauging by that PTR.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. Boom.
Hit that like button for more premium content. We gonna run it up, then what? Keep that notification turned on. We'll deliver 24/7 around the clock. You already know, but until next time, it's your boy, I'm gone. God bless and peace.
It's Maxb TV.
In the block.
Well, you need to spin the block with the homie Ray Give TV. Ray Give TV. Let's get right to it.
I wake up this morning, this is one of the dudes I've been knowing about 20 years.
Pistol
But I know I
Pete.
gotta take
I
this
seen
right.
it.
Pistol
I
Pete,
seen it. Come
I
on,
gotta
Wack.
take
You know I
this.
rock with you. I
You
know what's going on.
represent
What happened?
Pistol Pete, Jack, and Max B, dog. The New Yorkers, JL.
You gotta take your stripes, Pistol Pete. I knew you was getting a little timid.
Well, you need to spin
visual,
Right? I gave you
They
the
took it, yeah, the visual. Like that. No, I like that. I like the reflection because we always talk about the reflection, right? And then for me, it's like looking at where you at right now.
Some deeper shit.
Yeah.
I ain't complaining. We did my time. We did grind. Nigga love. Let's get into business. What y'all want to talk? What you want to know specifically?
I mean, it's some chatter on the airwaves or whatever. Give us some clarity.
Because I took a plea after getting blowing trial of 75 years, which I didn't take the plea in the beginning.
Facts.
Because a rat nigga gonna
All right, boom. So what y'all think, man? Cause Wack, he always somehow got that recording of them, taking the plea, well, like the actual what they admitted to and who they told on, basically recording. Him basically pointing out his stepbrother, giving him his government and then the girl's name or whatever. And then him saying a little rap, saying, Mr. DA and all that little shit or whatever. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like Wax too invested with New York people and their cases. Then again, the way Pistol Pete kind of asked him wasn't like he really pressed him about it. He just wanted to know, like, but then again, I don't know, man. It's like, you gotta really think about it. Like, did he really, if they already had the evidence and all that, I mean, I don't know. Because his stepbrother came out last year and talked to Wack, and this is how Wack even got any info on this. So, Pooh Sims, his stepbrother. So, yeah, man, we gonna see how this transpires, though. Shout out to Clubhouse TV. Shout out to what is it? A Dog Yard. Dog in the Yard. Dog in the Yard. Yeah. As well as The Answer, Ray Give TV, and yeah. We off to the next one, man. Make sure you hype, like, share, hit the notification bell. Follow the socials: Twitch, Discord, IG, TikTok, Rumble. We gone. Yeah.